Hello everyone, and welcome to Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, the new remaster, remake, rebuilt from the ground up apparently because they lost the code version of Final Fantasy Tactics, which many have said is one of the best Final Fantasy stories that has ever been released. So I am very excited to finally play through that and experience it and see what all the hype is about. It does come with two versions of the game. It comes with the classic version, it comes with the new version, if you want to see what those are about. Enhanced. The enhanced version is based on the original 1997 release, but features full voice acting, additions and adjustments to dialogue, and animated character portraits to provide a more immersive way to experience the story. This version also boasts higher resolution graphics with an updated user interface, along with improved controls and optimized game balance, making it an ideal choice for returning players and newcomers alike. I'm sure it'll teach me about the actual controls. And then for the classic version, it's intended to be a faithful representation of the original. I can't just say it is literally the original, because they lost the code and had to rebuild it anyway. So it is a new version, but it is a new version that is trying to imitate the original exactly. So using the English translation from 2007's The War of the Lions version, it adds functionality improvements such as autosave to provide a smoother experience to those who wish to enjoy the game as it was originally created. Please bear in mind, when playing the classic version, certain in-game movies and sections of text appear as they did in the 1997 version, and achievements are not supported. Interesting. I don't know why you wouldn't support achievements, but whatever. Unless that's is there an in-game system called achievements, or are they talking about Xbox achievements? I don't know. I'm actually curious, let me know if you know. What does that mean when they're saying about in-game movies and sections will appear as they did in the 97 version? What is that referencing? Like, did they change how some movies and stuff appeared in the different version or something? Not sure. But anyway, we will be going with the enhanced version for the voice acting mainly. That is the main reason that I would like to go for this one. And yeah, let us jump in. Oh, if you click start, it gives you the whole spiel as well. Start the enhanced version of the game. Yes. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. In sword etched he his fading memories. In stone his tempered skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed. Their tale can now be told. Square Enix presents The Zodiac Brave Story. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Oh, this, I see. There is another main menu. Gotcha. Right, 3 difficulty modes. Night mode is carefully balanced to allow you to experience the thrill of battle. Easier battles, harder battles. Let's just go straight down the middle, as is usually my way. What's this? Is this asking for date of birth? Oh, it says at the top. I was looking at the main bit in the middle. Well, I'm not exactly going to put my date of birth on the internet. So, my date of birth is January 1st. Correct. The game just knew it off the rip. Wonder what this actually affects. Who knows? Sure.
I am Arazlam J.D. For the greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man. Ramza Beoulve.
I think this guy's the hero of the
son
story,
of
right?
House Beoulve, famed for producing leaders of men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Jirai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero.
Nice. This is our main character then?
The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods and profaned the godly. Which of these two accounts is to be believed?
Whatever the church says, you can safely discard that.
Join me now in my search to uncover the answer. The truth.
Has the church ever been the good guys in Final Fantasy? Cool hand-drawn art. Looking forward to getting to know these shadowed characters. This is Ramza, is it? Our main dude. Love to go for a ride on my chocobo. Okay, where have we been headed to this time? Orbonne Monastery. Now, I will have some vague...
Father,
I'll talk about it after.
abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ophelia, it is time.
Oh, is it asking me to press to carry on? Okay, I'll talk about it now. I will have some vague, like, I'll have seen maybe some things before, because there is an Ivalice raid in Final Fantasy XIV, which I have played, and Final Fantasy XIV is, like, my favourite game of all time, and so I've done that raid quite a lot. And yeah, so one of the places that you go to in the raid is the Orbonne Monastery. So I don't know how similar that's going to look. I don't really know how accurately they, like, translated it or whatever. And I don't know the story or anything, obviously. It's a totally different thing in FF14. But, yeah, just so you know, there will be some things that I might go, oh, that looks like a thing I recognise. Just potentially, or not. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll not be much longer, Agrius.
Your escort has already arrived.
Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour.
Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. But you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Damn. I mean, you know, just being courteous might go a long way towards just making whatever's going on here a smooth process. Sounds like we're going to be guarding the princess.
Govern your tongue.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
Duke Altana's men?
We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep.
All right.
What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job?
Sounds like we will very quickly be jumping into our first battle.
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Ooh, I like his voice. I thought it was going to be higher pitched.
Right then.
I like that it isn't higher pitched.
To battle.
Deliver us, O Lord.
Okay, let's see how this goes then. Our first taste of combat. I have not played many tactics games in this style. I've played Triangle Strategy.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion.
And that's about
Duke Goltana
it.
must be mad.
I'm trying to think if there's any other tactics games like isometric, this sort of thing. I think it's just Triangle Strategy. I think is the only one I've really played, so haven't had the most experience, but I've had some, so that's something.
You there, wench. It is useless to resist. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
I feel like you're going to have some regrets in a few moments, my guy.
A head-on assault? These swords of Goltana lack wits, one and all.
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me.
Objective, defeat all enemies.
Kill them all! Leave no man standing!
Sir, yes, sir.
You would have us slaughter them. Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I feel like she's got a more sensible head on her shoulders than he does on his, so I will listen to her. If we get a, I don't know, is there any choice to be had here? I don't know if there's any, like, branching path or anything.
I find dead men rout more easily.
Right.
Alrighty, controlling Ramza. In the first battle, you can only control Ramza. When Ramza's turn comes, he may move once and perform one ability. If you select wait, he will take no further action and his turn will end. The combat timeline. On the left side of the screen is the combat timeline. Each unit will act according to their place, indicated by a number. 1 is displayed for the unit whose turn it is to act. Hold left trigger and press up or down to scroll through the combat timeline and view information on each unit. Lovely. Okay, so we are going first. Those are our health and mana values. I don't know what CT is. Our CT value is 100. No idea on that. We start at level 3. We are 248 XP away from level 4, I guess that means. And we have 2 Japan. I love when I have 2 Japan. No, I don't know what JP is, but I'm sure that will be explained. Oh, actually. Oh, I see. I just noticed that in the top right of his thing it says level 9. So the level 3 in the bottom is specifically the job of Squire then. And Ramza's overall character level is level 9. And the Squire job is level 3. So they level separately then, I guess, is what that's saying. Gafgarian is a Fell Knight. Interesting. Agrius, a Holy Knight. They're both level 10. With similar health, similar mana. We have significantly less health. And then everyone else... Oh no, I was going to say everyone else is probably just some random knight or something, but they are actually named Alicia, Lavian, Lesolus, Weslif, Biggs! Hello, Biggs! We've got Biggs already? Is there a wedge here? Lad. Okay, no, Okay, so this is to do with different speed values then, because once it gets back to our turn, Gafgarian gets to go again before we do, even though at first turn we're going first. Yeah, we got Biggs here, but no wedge. Alright, okay, so move. Movement in battle. To reposition the active unit, select move from the battle menu, followed by a tile within its movement range. Now the question is, how bad of an idea would it be if I moved right to here? I also don't know, like, the range of my abilities yet. If I do this first. Abilities in battle. From the abilities menu, you may command the unit to attack with the currently equipped weapon or perform an ability it has learned. The attack command is the most basic form of offense. Its range varies according to the weapon. Abilities have many uses, such as attacking, healing, and providing support. Some consume MP or items. Cool. Okay, so... Wait, you can actually choose to attack your own dudes? I'm surprised that's allowed, but sure. Okay, so this is in a cross around him, so I would need to walk all the way up to them to perform a hit like that. And then Metal, Ramza's job command, comprises the essential battle abilities of the Squire's fundaments and additional techniques unique to Ramza. Oh, I see. It's a separate list. I was like, but that doesn't tell me what it does. Okay. Separate list. Rush. Attacks by ramming an adjacent unit and has a chance of knocking it back. The damage dealt varies greatly. Like, does that mean, like... I assume the contact damage doesn't vary greatly, but if you, like, knock them off a cliff or into spikes or something, then it would vary? Is that what it's saying? Lobs a stone at a distant unit and has a chance of knocking it back. Again, varies greatly. I wonder if you can... Maybe if you knock it into another unit. Salve, battlefield treatment that removes poison, blindness, and silence from an adjacent unit. And Chant sacrifices your own HP to restore the HP of an adjacent unit. Okay. Okay, we can't lob a stone that far. Okay, let's start off by moving then. Let's move to here. And then let's lob a stone at you, shall we? Weslif. It does 10 damage. Okay, that's good. In that case, let's do it on you. Oh, wait, no. I thought the 8 next to their health bar was how much HP they have, but no, their HP, he has 40 and you have 41. Okay, so that is, CT 90. What is the, I don't know what the CT stands for. I'm sure they'll explain it. I'm guessing I can't move again, can I? Oh, reset move? Oh, interesting. I just wanted to see how much... Okay, that's cool that you can reset. If I go all the way up here... And then I do an attack, how much damage am I doing with that? Oh, it doesn't say with that. Interesting. What about with this? It also won't tell me in advance with that. Okay. Well, let's just get a basic idea of our normal attack value, shall we? Oh, you have to select it and then it tells you. 35 damage. Okay, so significantly more by being next to them than with a long-range attack, because you've got... long range gives you more safety, that makes sense. It looks like we have a 90% chance to hit and a 75% chance to stun, maybe? I'm not sure what the 3 stars would mean. Maybe stun? But 75% to stun seems high, so I'm not sure if that would be it. But, again, I'm sure it will explain. Oh, well, evading's not good. Select a facing direction. Okay, I guess back attacks are probably a thing then. So I will face the enemy myself. Shadow Blade. Wow.
Everything lost.
That was Biggs, wasn't it? Biggs is the first casualty of war. Judgment Blade.
Nothing to fear.
No time to waste.
Now this is the dickhead. Ooh, we're about to take some damage. Ouchie.
Leave it to me.
Bro's gonna potion himself back up to full health, is that? Back up to full health, okay. And then he's gonna fuck off. Great, you're gonna walk up and bop me again. Oh no, you didn't bop me again, okay. $16 damage, that is absolutely nothing. You are not a threat. Don't need to worry about that, bro.
My aim is sure.
Your aim is sure, but your damage is low. Ooh, 42
By
and a
divine
knockout.
will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade, farewell.
Do not let them win.
Forward.
Our turn next. Okay, well... let's see about... can we shove Bro backwards? Nice, you can spin the field. Can we shove Bro backwards towards other dickhead? 18 damage. We can. Should we just see how this works? First fight seems like a good place to be testing.
Try this!
Oh, okay. You can't do that then. I just sort of assumed you'd be able to, like, shove one into the other to deal more damage, but I guess not. I guess not. Okay, let's back off a little bit then. And then... wait. Okay, it doesn't automatically end your turn after you move? Interesting. Okay, so you do have to click wait to manually end your turn.
Right.
Oh, get KO'd, bitch.
Why?
What's my next move?
You tell me, mate. You're looking a bit outnumbered. You are looking a smidge bit outnumbered. Dare I say, fucked. Dare I say, cooked.
Time to work.
Well, goodbye, dickhead.
You're done for.
My life over.
For victory.
Oh, hey, are we going to get to deal the final blow?
Wait.
So long, buddy. Wait, it doesn't say KO. That should be a KO, right? It says he's got 11 HP and we're about to do 35 damage. But for everyone else, when they were going to deal lethal damage, it said KO underneath the damage number. I guess we'll see.
I have you now! I've so much left.
Yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't say KO, but sure.
Unhand me!
Uh-oh. Who got past?
No. Lady Ophelia.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
Uh-oh. Who's this?
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
Jesus.
Hold there!
I reckon that'll stop him.
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
Well,
This cannot be.
I'm afraid it is.
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
Okay, interesting. In pursuit of the truth. Now, Delita was the guy mentioned in the opening.
Of the hero Delita Hyrule
first appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods.
Well, that sounds like a real winning formula.
This ill treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason.
I feel like I would be doing the same if I came back
It was
from
a time of great
serving the
unrest
crown
for
to
Ivalice.
find that.
Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Gariland too saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
Okay. Chapter 1, The Meager. Royal Military Academy,
Did you hear?
Gariland.
Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros.
So are we going to be working forwards in time now if this was a year ago? That was like an opening flash forward, an in media res opening. And then now we go back to the start and work our way through.
The Corpse Brigade again.
'Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder? Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Gariland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor the Limbri, too.
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us.
All right, everybody, fall in! The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade. An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard. This will leave Igro's castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all. Fight with honor and trust in your steel. Twould seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Gariland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
Sir, yes, sir.
Guest party member. Deleter.
Let's be on our way.
Guest units. At certain points in the story, guest units will join Ramza's party. These guest units will participate in battle, but they will act of their own accord and cannot be given any instructions. Gotcha. Gotcha. The world map. You may now navigate the world map. To travel around Ivalice, position the cursor with left stick and select a location. Moving to locations marked with diamond or half diamond will progress the story. Okay, what's the difference between the two, though? I feel like they should tell me right underneath that line what is the difference between the two, because if you've got two different symbols, then clearly they must mean two different things, but what is that if they will both progress the story? The locations list. While on the world map, pressing X will display a list of locations. From there you can choose your next destination, view the types of stock sold at each settlement, and other information. Handy. Okay, so anything we can see if we just scroll around? No, but it's pretty big. We can see it's pretty big. But, yeah, no, nothing else we can actually, like, click on by the looks of it. Magic City of Gariland, home to the Royal Academy for Magical Arts, famous for producing Elidibus, mage hero of the 50 Years' War. Interesting. Elidibus in FF14 is a very, very, very major villain. I'm wondering if Elidibus here will turn out to be a villain. It says mage hero, but, you know, things can change. That'll be interesting to see, or if they just use the name as a reference. He's got nothing to do with the Ivalice stuff in FF14. He's an FF14 like original character, so I don't know. We will see. We will see. I love Elidibus. Elidibus is one of the best characters, I think. Gariland. Formation. Place up to 5 units. Positioning battle members. You can now choose where to position your units for the start of battle. Before combat begins, you must decide which units to place and where. For battles that are part of the main story, Ramza cannot be removed. When selecting your party, move the cursor to a unit and press Y to view its status screen. From here, you can change the unit's job and equipment to better deal with your opponents. Hold right trigger to switch to tactical view, either when selecting battle members or during battle. It provides a clear view of ally and enemy positions, as well as the lay of the land. I see. Press A to place a unit. I mean, you say it provides a clear view of enemy positions, but I'm not seeing any enemy positions. It's hard to know where to place people if you don't know where the enemy will show up, but sure. Equipment and abilities. Bro has a broadsword. So is this like... Is there a reason to equip 2 different broadswords? I guess someone else is using that. Got a chemist role, but we'll stay as Squire for now. Combat sets. Okay, that's something we will maybe look into later. For now, I think we're fine. Confirm. No. Hang on. It says press A to place a unit on this tile. Yes, A. And then how do I actually... Am I being stupid? The A button does not place the unit, it goes into the menu. I guess you have to choose a different tile to the one he's already on? Okay, sure, whatever. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, I wasn't picking Ramza's one, I was picking the next guy's one. Okay.
Ready and able.
Sure, I mean... Are any of you... What are you? Squire?
You can rely on me.
Also Squire. Wait, how did I, There we go. And you're a chemist. Okay, let's have another chemist.
Alright.
Oh, it also shows it in the bottom left of their thing up there. Okay. Just getting the hang of it. Wait, didn't I already place you? I thought I already placed you.
I am committed.
Sure, let's do that.
Forward.
I'm not sure what the benefit is of placing the characters yourself when you don't know where the enemy's going to spawn.
What have we here? Little moppets, is it? Our luck's turn for the better. All right, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
Defeat all enemies. Okay.
Me then.
It's now or never.
Careful, Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail.
Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beoulves know our way around the battlefield.
Beoulve, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beoulve, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets are still moppets.
And they're still gonna kill you. Unfortunately for you.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing.
That's a good line. Love that. Lay down your arms or die clutching them.
Is that right? You're in far over your little heads.
We shall see.
Right.
Oh, right, because this is a year prior, so we lost our other abilities there. I see. Makes sense. Expected outcome. Once you've selected an ability and a target, the expected outcome will be displayed. Use this to predict what effect your actions might have before you make your decision. I wish I knew what the stars meant. 100%. The first 100% seems like an accuracy thing. 100% chance to land the hit. I don't know what the 100% stars thing is. Controlling allied units. In addition to Ramza, you can also command allied units sent into battle. Instruct them wisely to ensure you emerge victorious. Ah, just too far away. Oh well. Hey, we can hit from there. That's good. Oh, will not hit target? Why let me choose him then? If he's so far away that it's guaranteed to not hit, then why bother making that an option? Move you this way. Okay. And wait, were you another chemist? You are another chemist. Okay, let's move you over here then. You have way less range.
No turning back.
Oh, you know what? I didn't realize you
me.
could just walk across the water. It looked like you could just walk across the water there.
Allow me to help.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so that bro is going to be a pain.
I must act wisely.
Although we are surrounding people now, so
Ready.
we can probably just kill him.
Let me think.
This can't be happening.
Well in, lad. Raising a unit's level. A unit can raise its level by earning XP in battle. When a unit gains a level, its attributes, such as HP and MP, will increase. The rate at which the various attributes grow depends on the unit's job at the time of gaining a level.
Not bad at all.
Okay. So this is bro up on the roof. So we move you up here. And then we attack. What happens if we push you when there's a massive cliff behind you? It only does 12 damage. I feel like that should do more if you're pushing them off a cliff, but I guess in that case we'll just attack. Can you hit from there? Huh. Adds the evasive stance command, which greatly increases the unit's physical and magical parry and evasion rates until its next turn. Is there a downside to doing this? It doesn't look like it costs MP or anything, so as I can't do anything else, sure. And then you can go here and heal you. Raising a unit's job level. A unit can raise its job level by earning job XP. Each job has its own level, and as the unit's different job levels increase, new jobs will become available for that unit to use.
I can get even stronger.
It's time.
What are the hearts over bro? What does that mean? Not sure. Okay. How wise or unwise would it be to just walk up and start bopping my guy here? It's probably just got to be done, right? Okay, so 20, you have 25, or alternatively 20 and you have 23. Okay, well, unfortunately it's not a kill either way. I think as you're a healer, it's probably more valuable to get you.
This can't be.
Bonk.
I could still fight.
Okay, he's gonna potion himself, that makes sense.
I mustn't panic.
And then you're gonna run away like a little bitch. Yeah, you are.
Let's go.
Pussy. Let me go stand in this pond. Where are you fucking going to, mate? What sort of a move was that? Okay, it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Ah, he's just out of reach. Okay, well, you'll do then.
All in a day's work.
Not like this.
You're out of here. I guess you just heal yourself?
Nothing slows me down.
Start moving you up. Close in on them. I doubt you can hit anyone with the... Oh wait, no, you're not. You're not an attacker anyway.
My turn.
Okay, well, as you've already taken damage now, it's probably best to get you off the board. 20 damage should KO you.
It's over!
Good, good. See, before we couldn't one-turn kill him, so the guy would have just healed him, so it wasn't necessarily worth it to go for that guy before, but with him having taken just a smidge of damage that time, it became worth it. Three damage, bro. I'm quaking in my boots.
That's more like it.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect the enemies to be able to level up during the course of the fight as well. Wonder if that ever comes into play, like, narratively.
My thanks.
See if we can throw a stone. We can hit you. No, we can't. Wait, yeah, we can. 8 damage. Damn it. He's on. We'll take him down just enough to not matter at all. How much health do you have? Okay, that could matter more.
It's time.
Now we take you off the field.
I have you now! I'm not ready to die. I feel stronger.
Good stuff. And then we'll move you here, I guess. Ready to get the last man next time.
Leave it to me.
We don't have anything to worry about at this point.
Watch this!
Deleter has done, like, nothing. Bro did something right at the start and then just has fucking stayed in the back lines ever since. Incredible play from you, bro. Can I hit you with a stone from there? No, just not. Not quite. Okay, we can move you there. I'm just a little bit worried if I do that I won't be able to get Ramza over there. I'm not sure how far Ramza's movement range is going to spread next turn, so I'll put you up here instead and then throw a stone. Will not hit target, bro. I'm literally directly above him. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's impossible not to hit that target. That sucks. I don't understand that at all. Wait, what? Leaving behind a crystal? Units becoming crystals. When all of the hearts above a KO'd unit have disappeared, it may change into a crystal. The unit cannot be revived. Units becoming crystals. Other units can collect these crystals by moving to the same tile. If the unit is one of yours, you'll be presented with one or both of the following options. Learn the deceased unit's abilities? Or fully recover HP and MP? Okay, these are huge, huge gameplay things. What the fuck? Okay, well, that certainly changes things. Learn the deceased unit's abilities is crazy.
My turn.
That, like, actually changes things. Like, should I go back? I don't know what the deceased unit even knew. Like, should we deliberately not kill the last guy so that we can go around collecting all of these moves and shit? That feels like it would be tedious. I'm not gonna do it. I feel like we should just keep playing. Because it does feel like it would be a bit tedious to just, like, artificially extend the length of the game by a bunch of turns just so we can go around collecting crystals. I don't know. I don't even know what moves he had is the thing, but... You know what? Sure, fuck it. Let's just do it.
Me then.
Oh wait, he's gonna kill it though. Oh no. Okay, that's why there's a guest, I guess. To prevent that from happening.
The fruits of my labors.
Because, yeah, bro's gonna die next turn. Next time is Deleter's turn. But Ramza should at least get a turn before then to be able to get to that first crystal.
What's my next move?
Right.
Okay, so, we go stand here. Potion, antidote, acquiring abilities from crystals. If you choose to acquire abilities from a crystal, one or more abilities will be displayed, chosen at random from the deceased unit's abilities. Okay, however, only abilities that can be learned by the unit claiming the crystal will be shown. All of the abilities listed will be acquired. View abilities. Potion, antidote, and re-equip. Sounds good. Foundational learning complete. Succession of power complete. Any more? So those will now be under my metal, will it? Or not? Wait, it's not there. Maybe it only appears after the battle? Not during the battle? I guess? Okay, and now Bro, where's Bro? Bro is 5 turns away, and he'll end the fight, I guess. I mean, I guess I can just do it myself. Wait, didn't that say it was going to kill him? I swear that said KO. Are you able to hit from there? I forget. No.
Leave it to me.
And you're done. Bye!
End of the road.
It do be the end of the road.
Why persist in such folly? Honest work would see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
The enemy is vanquished. Victory is yours. Greatest contribution by me. Hell yeah. Spoils of war, 500 separately from the rest, and then 2,000 in addition to that. And a mithril knife, a phoenix down, and a potion. Wait, were the potions the chemists were using, were they one-time things? I just assumed chemists came with potions.
Ramza Beoulve.
Like, they just have them at the start of combat.
Who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant.
But maybe they're one-time
the
use.
hour of his death.
Because I was being very free with potions. I just thought that would be it, like, you know, a chemist ability. Just that's how it works. In the waning days of the 50 Years' War.
The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more. 'Tis but a matter of time ere the Ordalians withdraw from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Is that Ben Starr? I know Ben Starr's in the game. I think that was Ben Starr's voice right there.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
Where is that Ramza? He should be here at your side.
Zalbag, Dystag, you are dear to me. But Ramza is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins.
All right.
Watch after him.
Half brother.
Lord Father!
You forget yourself, Ramza.
You have come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Beoulves have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Beoulve can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father.
Your friend, Delita. He is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
Until he apparently betrays us later. Maybe it's a double bluff. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people think highly of this dude, so maybe it would be... Maybe that makes it unlikely that he's actually turned traitor. But... yeah, I don't know, we'll see.
As you say, Father.
Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is. What it is to be a knight.
F. F's in chat. And then very happy music. Yay! The main menu. Pressing the start button while on the world map opens the main menu, which contains the following: units, view party members and change their equipment, abilities, and so on. Inventory, check the items in your possession. Chronicle, learn about the world and story. First, try opening the main menu and visiting the units screen, where you may equip your party with weapons and armor and assign abilities. From the unit section of the main menu, you may use Set as Favorite to have your favorite units appear at the top of the list. Okay, open the main menu, visit the unit screen, where you may equip your party with weapons and armor. Alright. On the unit screen, move the cursor to a unit and press A to view its status. From there you may learn more about the unit, equip it with weapons and armor, learn and assign abilities, change its job, and more. You can change the order in which your units appear by pressing X to move them one at a time. Units can also be registered as favorites by pressing start. Okay, well, you're a favorite, obviously.
Yes?
Right, so we looked at this before. From a unit status screen, you can equip it with weapons and armor, assign ability. Yeah, you've just told us that. You can also create combat sets, combinations of a unit's job, equipment, and abilities that can be saved and reapplied later. That is super useful, because I'm sure there will be some fights which are much more suited to one thing than another, and then it would be a pain in the ass to have to swap. It's like materia. It's like materia in FF7, when, you know, some fights really require X, Y, and Z materia, whilst the next fight requires A, B, and C, and it's like, holy fuck, it's so annoying to change materia around. If they had materia loadouts, materia sets that you could just set up, like, just swap everything over at once, oh, angels would weep. But, has not been added so far. Please in FF Remake Part 3. But we will see. Anyway, yeah, that's good. That's good that that exists. So, did we get... Okay, we got the mithril knife. Ah, okay, so it takes off our other thing, I see. Wasn't sure. Sturdy and well-balanced knife forged from the featherlight metal known as mithril. 4 attack, same as the broadsword. Is there a reason to use the knife over the broadsword? It's got 4 and 5% chance to deflect, is that? Can dual wield, cannot wield two-handed. This does not have the can dual wield option. Right, okay. So if you have 2 mithril knives, you can equip 1 in each hand, and then you've got double the damage, I guess? Interesting. Oh wait, no, you can... Never mind, I'm stupid. You can dual wield the broadsword as well, but you can't dual wield the broadsword with the knife, because it automatically takes it off. Okay, so you'd need 2 broadswords specifically, I guess, is the idea. I guess we'll try the knife for a bit. It doesn't seem to matter because they both have the same stats, so I'll just put it on and see if anything happens, I suppose. Okay, we have... Wait, Black Mage is a thing that is available? Requirements of Black Mage is chemistry job at 2. Okay, interesting. I mean, I love me a Black Mage. That was my first job that I began as in FF14. Well, Thaumaturge. You can't begin as Black Mage, but Thaumaturge evolves into Black Mage. Okay, interesting. So it would behoove us to get that leveled then. This job serves as the foundation for all others. Ramza's metal job command grants the essential squire abilities of fundaments, as well as others that are unique to him. From a unit's ability screen, you can spend the unit's job points, that's what they are, job points, to have it learn new abilities. Once a unit has learned an ability, it must be assigned to the unit from the status screen before it can be used or its effect be activated. There are 4 categories of abilities, each with different purposes. Action abilities, grouped by job command, used for attacking and healing. Reaction abilities, trigger automatically, such as when being attacked. Support abilities, provide helpful effects that are always active. And movement abilities, special effects related to how a unit moves. You can freely assign 1 ability from each category to a unit. Alright. 1 ability from each category. So it is very, very restricted, it sounds like. 1 ability from each. Okay, so we do not have the job points for that. Right, yeah, we would need to relearn these, because we had them in the opening, but we do not have them anymore, because we're in the past now. Okay, so focus increases one's own physical attack power for the duration of battle. I mean, that immediately sounds incredibly useful. That sounds like something you'd want to do turn 1. So maybe we just save up for that? Because we have 218, so hopefully after another fight we'd have that. That does sound incredibly good. Rush, throw stone. It would be nice to have this for when we do not have the movement to get right next to an enemy. A battlefield treatment, yeah. Words of encouragement that increase the speed of a distant unit. When you say distant unit, horizontal range 3, vertical range unlimited. I really don't understand why the throwing stone wouldn't work for the guy that was directly above, who's like directly above and 1 to the left of the other guy in that previous fight, because it says the horizontal range is 4. And the guy was one like tile away from me and below me, but we have unlimited vertical range, so I don't know why that didn't have the option. The salve is obviously good. We have a chant, which is not great. This is a special ability that can only be learned when an enemy unit uses it on one of your allies. Okay. Interesting. Reaction abilities. Oh, wait. I just realized that all of these... I was looking at the left-hand side. I was looking at, like, how Tailwind has the same symbol as Focus, and Rush has the same symbol as Throw Stone. And I was thinking that was the 4 categories, but no, all of these come under action abilities. So you can only have 1 out of all of these? No, that's not true, because we've seen... Okay, I must have misread. I must have misread what it said, because I swear it said you can only equip 1 of each category. But we've seen everyone have Rush and Throw Stone on them at the same time, so that can't be true. So I must have misunderstood what that said. Is there a way to bring that summary thing back up? Doopy-doo. Not sure. Then counter tackle. After receiving a physical attack, counterattacks with an ability equivalent to Rush. I mean, that's pretty good. Just guaranteed damage. Allows the unit to equip axes regardless of job. Adds a hidden ability to all allied creatures in neighboring tiles with an elevation difference of up to 3. Evasive stance greatly increases your physical and magical parry and evasion rates. Ooh, I mean, it's that one. It's that one. Increases the amount of JP and job XP earned in battle. I mean, like, that's obviously the one. The more job XP you get, the better. Okay, that's what we're saving for then. That is what we're saving for. So for now, we won't spend anything because we need it. As for you can get high potions, X potions, elixir, 900. Jesus. Now that's useful. We should probably get that going. Okay, so we've learned it, and then how do we apply it to him? Wasn't there a... Did it just go on automatically, or was there... It just says learned. I'm just going to assume it's automatically going to be in his repertoire. Treasure Hunter allows the unit to discover items hidden on tiles upon moving to them. The probability of finding rare items is increased for chemists. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I don't think we need anything else right now. Let's grab that. Okay, cool. As for you, can't afford any of these. Can't afford that. Can't afford those. Alright, nothing for you then. And our archer friend here spends ever so slightly more time aiming to deal more damage. Spends slightly more time aiming to deal more damage. Why would we not just save up and get the top one? Spends next to an eternity aiming to deal more damage. Wait, does it actually... When it says spends an eternity aiming, does it actually means it takes more, like, takes extra turns for it to actually go off? Or is it just fluff? Is it just flavor text? Where it's saying, like, yeah, lol, he's really lining that one up, but he still does it when you click the button. I assume they just do it when you click the button. But yeah, we should probably save up for the better one, I guess. Upon receiving damage, increases the unit's speed, increases the evasion rate against other arrows, ignores the target's physical evasion. Huh. That's cool. Increases jump attribute by 1. Ooh, that's also cool. Okay, yeah, I think we save for you as well then. Seems like a plan.
What is it? What is it? Me.
I don't think there's anything. Wait, hang on, was I just... I was thinking that I was changing teammate stuff here. I wasn't changing teammate stuff. This is Ramza's stuff if he swapped to one of these jobs. Oh, okay. But I can't change this job right now.
Interesting.
Wait, no, it was grayed out. I thought it was grayed out. The unit has been given the best equipment from that available, but you can change it if you wish. Wasn't it literally grayed out? I see, okay. So if we want Black Mage, we do have to get Ramza up to 2 on Chemist. So, is that might be worth doing just to do that? Because I would love to do some Black Mage shit. Black Mage shit would be cool. Sure, okay, let's do him as a Chemist then. It should only take 1 battle to get him up.
Me?
Okay. Fuck, so you really do have to spend it all individually then. I mean, it makes sense, because you wouldn't want to assume that someone wants something, but I'm just now realizing how much time we're going to be spending in the menus to spend everyone's JP individually. Okay, well maybe not that much time, because you don't have anything to spend and I'm not going to swap you, so... you're a squire. You have a bit more to spend. But not enough. Never mind, okay. Ivan is a chemist.
What is it?
Ivan only has 45 job points, never mind. 19 job points? Okay, yeah, you're not going to be spending much. Wilmot has 79.
How might I help?
Can you do anything with 79? Nope. And Teresa has 42. Okay, so we can't really do anything with the rest of them, so that's fine then. As for our guest units, yeah, we can't influence that at all.
Making preparations.
Then inventory. You can view all your equipment and consumables. The oak staff, the rod. Interesting. For magic stuff, I guess. The Chronicle. The Chronicle provides a wealth of knowledge that allows you to deepen your understanding of the world and the story. Special lectures read by Master Darlevon of the Royal Military Academy. State of the Realm. That's a thing brought over from FF16. Okay, so they're all special lectures, that makes sense. Receive instruction in battlecraft. This one's got a blue... Oh, and they've all got a blue thing next to them.
With knowledge comes clarity.
I see. Oh boy, that's a whole lot. You know what? I should probably read this in my own time. I feel like this is going to take way too long to read everything here. On camera, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'll read those in my own time. Let's look at the encyclopedia.
Within lie many historical records.
Holy fuck, that is so much here as well. Okay. Okay. I guess we should probably read these on camera. These are pretty important background things on main characters. So, settle in. I just need to plug in the old laptop because it is dying. And we cannot allow that to happen in the middle of a recording. That would be not great. Okay, here we go. Ramza Beoulve, a knight apprentice of the Royal Military Academy at Gariland, hailing from Igros. House Beoulve has long been a respected military family and for generations has produced commanders of the Order of the Northern Sky. Born to a different mother than his 2 elder brothers, Ramza, the Great House's youngest son, harbours feelings of inferiority to his true-born siblings, Daisedarg? Daisedarg? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. The eldest is a trusted retainer of Duke Larg, and Zalbarg is the current Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky. Okay. Delita is Ramza's childhood friend and knight apprentice of the Royal Military Academy at Gariland. Born to a farming family in Igros, the Dements of House Beoulve, Delita and his sister were taken in by the late Lord Barbaneth after losing both parents to the Black Death. Not great. Despite his low birth, he was allowed into the academy at Lord Barbaneth's request. Good dude. Alma, the youngest of the 4 Beoulve children. Alma is Ramza's full sister. Ah, okay, so she was also... Okay, so the two older ones are full brothers, and we are full siblings, but those... Yeah, okay, makes sense. And is possessed of a bright and cheerful demeanor that charms all those around her. She attends the Igros Preparatory Academy, and like her brother, was born of a different mother than the elder Beoulve siblings. Since birth, Alma has spent her entire life, almost her entire life, within Orbonne Monastery, and has only recently returned to live in the Beoulve manse. Because of their similar circumstances and closeness in age, she shares a stronger bond with Ramza than with her elder half-brothers. Her closest friend is Delita's sister, Tietra. Count Daisadarg Beoulve. Born to a different mother from Ramza, Daisadarg is eldest of the 4 Beoulve siblings and holds the title of Count. He is a military tactician in the service of Duke Larg, Liege Lord of Galion. In accordance with the wishes of his late father, Lord Barnabeth, Daisadarg ceded his position as Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky to his brother Zalbarg. Instead, he became a strategist for Duke Larg, a friend of Daisadarg's since childhood. Right. Ceded his position to his brother and became strategist for Larg. Okay. That was what his dad wanted. And Zalbarg, Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky and holder of the title Knight Devout. Zalbarg is the second eldest and half-brother to Ramza. His numerous victories and no defeats in the closing stages of the 50 Years' War led the late King Dinamda IV to award him a viscountcy, declaring the savour of Ivalice is in Galion and his name is Beoulve. Zalbarg is also a devout member of the Church of Glabados. Amateur historian, I guess that's for reading stuff. Duke Larg, Liege Lord of Galion and true-born brother to Queen Luveria, wife of King Ondoria III. Known as the White Lion due to his house standard, the Duke's lordship and familial connections have earned him a reputation as the most powerful man in Ivalice. House Larg is a branch of the Atkasha royal family and can trace its roots to King Dinamda II, the monarch responsible for the 50 Years' War. Duke Larg served as a general in the closing stages of that conflict, and today possesses command authority over the Order of the Northern Sky, said to be the mightiest army in the kingdom. Duke Goltana, the ruler of Zeltenia. Duke Goltana, like Duke Larg, is descended from the line of King Dinamda II, the monarch responsible for the 50 Years' War. His standard is the Black Lion, one head of the royal family's twin-headed lion crest. He served as the general in the 50 Years' War and now controls the Order of the Southern Sky, one of the great knightly orders of Ivalice. Okay. And you were Order of the Northern Sky, and you are also Northern Sky, but just you're a Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky. Oh wait, no, yeah, you're the one that handed it over. Right, yeah. Your Northern Sky handed it over to you. You are the Lord. Has command authority, so you are over Zalbarg. Okay, right, yeah. Just making sure I've got the connections. Marquis Elmdor, Liege Lord of Limbury. Marquis Elmdor battled fearlessly against the Ordalian army when it invaded Ivalice in the latter days of the 50 Years' War. Hailed by friends as the Silver Prince for his bright metallic armour and long silver hair, Sephiroth, he was feared by foes as the Silver Demon. He is a devout member of the Church of Glabados and an ordained inquisitor. I get the feeling we will be coming to blows. Barbaneth Beoulve, former Lord Commander of the Order of the Northern Sky, head of the famed House Beoulve, and Ramza's dad. I keep on saying Barnabeth, but it's not, it's Barbaneth. Was hailed as Knight Gallant, the highest rank in all of knighthood, in recognition of his numerous victories that helped compensate for Ivalice's overall inferiority in the 50 Years' War. Although Ivalice lost the war, the Ordalians yet feared Barbaneth, and thus they agreed to an equal peace. He died of malady at war's end. Sucks. Sucks that it was just, he just got the war wrapped up and then immediately dies afterwards, didn't have any time to enjoy the fruits of his labour. Ondoria Atkasha III. The 18th monarch in the Atkasha line, Ondoria III was crowned king after Dinamda IV's death from illness in the final days of the 50 Years' War. In stark contrast to his predecessor, who had led his own troops into battle, Ondoria III is frail, weak-willed, and generally ill-suited to his position. In fact, many historians point to his poor leadership as one of the primary factors behind Ivalice's defeat in the 50 Years' War. Master Bordam Darlevon. A renowned instructor at the Royal Military Academy, Master Darlevon's lectures are aimed at new recruits. His good temper and clear lectures have won him favour among students, though he's also known to be rather long-winded. Commissioned as Chief Aide-de-Camp. Don't know what that means. I know what Chief Aide is, I don't know what Chief Aide-de-Camp is. During the 50 Years' War, Master Darlevon has served only one tour of duty, giving him very little actual experience. And lastly, Arazlam J.D., a modern-day scholar of medieval Ivalician history who teaches at the National Academy in Valendia. Eraslam is also known as an archaeologist and theologian, and many remember him for the controversy he sparked with his interpretation of the Jirai Papers. He has penned such classic works as the enigmatic War of the Lions, the True Saint Ajora, and the Jirai Papers, 400 Years of Truth. Now that was just persons. There is also locales, mercifully fewer. A kingdom ruled by the Ivalice, a kingdom ruled by the Atkasha royal family. Its capital is Lasalia. Once divided into several independent domains vying for supremacy, Ivalice is now a unified realm comprising 6 fiefdoms: Galion, Fovoham, Lasalia. Wait, isn't Lasalia the name? Oh, Lasalia is the capital, right? Yeah. The capital is the entire fiefdom there, I suppose. Lionel, Limbury, and Zeltenia. Conflict with surrounding nations too has been frequent, with the recent 50 Years' War waged with neighbouring Ordalia coming to a close when a peace treaty was forged. Speaking of Ordalia, which is in the top right of the map, it looks like, a kingdom to the east of Ivalice, with a land border along the province of Zelmonia, its capital is Viura. Though the two nations share a royal bloodline, conflict erupted between them over the succession to the Ordalian throne, which manifested in the 50 Years' War. In the closing stages of that half-century of bloodshed, fucking hell. Wait, no. Yeah, it's called the 50 Years' War. Obviously it's half a century, it's 50 years. Duh, I don't know why that made me go, wow, half a century is literally in the name, you dumb motherfucker. Viroy VI was succeeded by Leonard, who has ruled there to this day. Romanda, a powerful military nation situated to the northwest of Ivalice across the Rana Strait. During the 50 Years' War, Romanda was called upon by Ordalia, with whom it shares a royal bloodline, to field its forces against Ivalice. Galion, a fiefdom in western Ivalice, its liege lord is Duke Larg. Igros, where Larg maintains his primary residence, is a fortified city, second in size only to the royal capital, Lasalia, and garrisoned to a vast number of troops, the Order of the Northern Sky chief among them. Galion is also home to the Royal Military Academy and Royal Academy for the Magical Arts, both situated in Gariland. Mandalia Plain, known for its sprawling fields and gentle hills, is a haven for all manner of creatures, from wild chocobos to goblins. The Royal Military Academy at Gariland, a prestigious military institution situated in the magic city of Gariland in Galion. Here the sons and daughters of nobility train tirelessly as knights apprentice. And then we have this. The 50 Years' War, a great conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia fought over succession to the Ordalian throne. Dragging neighbouring nations into the fighting, it shifted between periods of struggle and stalemate as it played out over half a century. Countless Ivalician soldiers took up arms for their homeland, and many a hero took to the battlefield, though it ended in a defeat in all but name for Ivalice. Faced with crippling war debts, reparation payments, and the cessation of territory, the kingdom now lies on the cusp of bankruptcy, a dire situation compounded by soldiers returning from the front lines with no work awaiting them. Thus, distrust toward the aristocracy and ruling classes has swelled, with public disorder widespread across the land. Eradication of the Corpse Brigade, a large-scale military operation to eliminate the Corpse Brigade, spearheaded by the Order of the Northern Sky. It was conducted at the behest of Duke Larg, who sought to quash the epidemic of brigandry that had plagued Galion since the end of the 50 Years' War. A large number of knightly orders, including Larg's personal guard, participated in the operation, which culminated in simultaneous coordinated attacks on multiple targets across the region. The Black Lion, the epithet of Duke Goltana, liege lord of Zeltenia. It is derived from the Goltana family crest, which depicts a black lion facing right. The White Lion, the epithet of Duke Larg, liege lord of Galion. It is derived from the Larg family crest, which depicts a white lion facing left. Major players. House Beoulve, a distinguished military family sworn to the crown. House Beoulve has for generations produced commanders of the Order of the Northern Sky, and their many exploits in battle are well chronicled. The house has endured for some 300 years, during which time it has saved Ivalice from the brink of defeat on numerous occasions. The Order of the Northern Sky is one of Ivalice's 4 great knightly orders, serving under Duke Larg, liege lord of Galion. It has for generations been commanded by a knight hailing from the distinguished House Beoulve. During the 50 Years' War, the Northern Order numbered as many as 150,000 strong. That's crazy. And with Knight Devout Barbaneth Beoulve at its helm, it saved Ivalice from the brink of defeat on no few occasions. The Corpse Brigade was a group of outlaws that emerged in Galion after the 50 Years' War. Its members were once soldiers who fought for Ivalice, but they turned to banditry in the war's wake, and now they turn to the grave. Crystals, gleaming jewels left behind by living beings upon death that harbour the power of the soul. They can impart vitality as well as the knowledge of the departed to those who touch them, and with their gentle light, illuminate the darkest places. And there we have it. That is everything in... Wait, it still says there's a blue thing.
To know?
Wait, why have these updated since we read them? What? Or did they just appear because we read something in like a locale or term or something? Okay, Queen Luveria at Kasha, wife of King Ondaria III of Ivalice, and trueborn sister to Duke Larg. Okay. Luveria became queen at 20 years of age and gave birth to 3 sons. Her first 2 children died shortly after birth, leaving the infant Prince Orinus as the only heir to the throne. The king's ill health has left him distant from affairs of government, making the queen the de facto ruler of Ivalice. Saint Ajora Glabados, founder of the Church of Glabados and worshipped as the Child of God. Ajora was born in the Lesalian city of Bervenia 12 centuries ago. Raised in Milados, he preached openly about the coming of a new kingdom of God. This went against the teachings of Pharism, the leading religion of the time, and he was arrested by the Holy Adoran Empire, then hanged as a traitor. When Melond, the centre of Pharis teachings, then sank into the sea, Ajora's disciples took it as proof of his divinity and worked to spread his teachings ever wider. This led to the forming of the Church of Glabados as the institution it is today. Ancient religious scriptures suggest that the word Glabados means to obey God.
Take care.
There was another one I missed?
A deeper understanding may lead to fresh discoveries.
Prince Orinus at Kasha, the third son born to King Ondoria III and Queen Luveria. As their first 2 children, both also sons, died shortly after birth, Prince Orinus is heir apparent to the throne of Ivalice. Few among the citizenry retain faith in their current king, who rarely participates in matters of government, citing ill health. Most realize that the regent who governs in his place has the true power. Is that actually it? That is actually it.
Leaving, are we?
Now, do we go and do the State of the Realm and events as well? What does the State of the Realm look like?
May have many facets.
Okay, State of the Realm is just the current look at the board. Ivalice's defeat left the kingdom in turmoil. We just went and took out the Corpse Brigade. And now we are ordered to Igro's castle. Well, the Corpse Brigade was just a skirmish on the way to getting to Igro's castle.
By all means.
And
here
events.
We may learn more
Looming
of
unrest.
Moments in history.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard all about this. Ovelia's abduction, we just witnessed it. The kidnapper is none other than his childhood friend Delita. We are Knight's Apprentice. Corpse Brigade suffered a heavy defeat. At the time of his passing, Ramza's dad had been bedridden for 2 years. He was a pale shadow of the man who once led 150,000 soldiers into battle. Offered their father solace in his final hours. Oh, and you can view the scene as well, that's cool. View movie? What's view movie do? What do you mean movie? Wait.
Unhand me!
No! Lady Ovelia!
This way. Be quick.
Why was this not in the game?
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess. Forgive me. It is your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Lady Ovelia. Hold there!
Do my eyes deceive me? Is it truly him?
Lady Ovelia.
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
You and me both, mate. I don't understand why this wasn't in the game. Why did they play it out with just the character models?
The journeys of those who shaped history.
If they've made the movie. If they've made the movie, surely that you play the movie there, because that is infinitely better than just having the little character models just like toddle about. It's like there's so much more like emphasis on their movements and their feelings and everything, where you're actually seeing an animation of them rather than just the character model sliding across the ground, you know? I'm very confused why that is available here and not played in the actual game.
Let us speak on this
when we got to that
again.
bit. That is actually confounding me, but sure. Options, save progress, load data, adjust settings. We will hit up a fat and cheeky save. Boom. Love that for us. And there it is. That is where we will wrap up our first part. When we return, we will continue heading forwards to the Mandalia Plain, where large limestone spires protrude from this plain like the fangs of a great beast. We'll head there, and then off to Igro's castle, and continue on, see what fights we have awaiting us, see where the story goes. Good stuff. I think this is a very solid introduction, very solid first part. Taking me a moment to get my head around a couple of the mechanical things, and there was a whole lot of reading at the end there, but now we've got through the bulk of it. I imagine there won't be tons added at once usually, so we can just keep up with it as we go through in a shorter fashion from now on, probably. And yeah, really enjoying so far. Hope you are as well. If you are, if you could leave a like and subscribe, share the video around if you can, I would really appreciate that. And if you really like what I do, there is a Patreon link in the description. Anything you could afford to send my way would be hugely helpful with the ongoing running of the channel, the buying of new games at launch, all that jazz. I'd massively appreciate any support over there. And with that, I will see you next time for more Final Fantasy Tactics. Thanks for watching. See you then.